Have you ever been close to someone? Someone who used to reply within minutes. Someone who laughed at your jokes, remembered small details about your life, and made you feel important. Then, one day, something changed. The messages became shorter. The conversations became colder. And eventually, they disappeared. No explanation, no goodbye, no closure. Just silence. And that silence can be one of the most painful experiences a person can go through. Because when someone leaves, at least you know they're gone. But when someone slowly fades away without telling you why, your mind keeps searching for answers. You replay old conversations. You wonder what you did wrong.
Human beings are naturally wired to seek answers. Our brains don't like unfinished stories. When a relationship ends without explanation, the mind treats it like an unsolved mystery. That's why months later, sometimes even years later, people still think about someone who quietly walked away. Not because they were perfect, but because the story never felt complete. Psychologists call this the need for closure. When closure is missing, the brain keeps returning to the same questions again and again. Why did they leave? What happened? Was it my fault? And sometimes those unanswered questions hurt more than the.
One of the most common reasons people disappear is surprisingly simple. They don't know how to communicate uncomfortable feelings. Many people were never taught how to have honest conversations. Instead of saying, I'm not happy, I need space, I think we've grown apart, they choose silence. Not because silence is kind, but because confrontation feels scary. To them, disappearing feels easier than explaining. Unfortunately, what feels easier for them often creates pain for someone else.
Here's something important. Not everyone leaves because of something you did. Read that again. Not everyone leaves because of something you did. Sometimes people are fighting battles you know nothing about. Stress, depression, family problems, fear, insecurity. A person can care about you and still disappear. A person can appreciate you and still walk away. Because their actions often reflect what's happening inside them, not what's wrong with you.
The real pain isn't always losing the person. The real pain is losing the future you imagined with them. The conversations you expected to have, the memories you thought you would create, the version of life you pictured in your mind. When someone disappears, those dreams disappear too. And that's what makes the experience so difficult. You're not only grieving a person, you're grieving a possibility.
Eventually, there comes a moment when you stop searching for answers. Not because you found them, but because you finally realize you deserve peace more than explanations. Some people enter your life for a season. Some stay longer. And some leave without warning. That's part of being human. The people who truly value your presence won't make you constantly question your worth. They won't leave you trapped in endless confusion. And if someone chooses to walk away without explanation, let that be their story, not your identity. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is accept that not every question will be answered. Not every goodbye will be spoken. And not every person who leaves was meant to stay. The moment you stop chasing explanations, you start protecting your peace. Have you ever been close to someone? Someone who used to reply within minutes,